As part of our Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month coverage, we wanted to highlight local connections to AAPI countries. And this morning we are joined by Noreen Hiski. She's the owner of Inland Curry and a local Indian chef and food photographer and even blogger. Do it all. Well, good morning, Noreen. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I want to jump right in because I wish we had smell-o-vision right now to see what you're cooking up. Tell us about the dish you're making.
I'm making a dish called sautéed moor. It's basically a white chicken curry from the Bora community in India. India has a lot of different communities, and it's pretty much a melting pot for people who moved there, who colonized the country, and so we have a lot of different regional cuisines. And my mom always picked up recipes from neighbors and friends, and this one became a regular in my house because my mom had a friend who shared her recipe. It's cashew and almond and poppy seed based curry. It's very different from what typically people think of as curry. Because it's white, it's mild, it's only used whole spices, not enough cooking down. It's a quick 20-minute recipe.
I love that. So what you told us about what's in it, but you also serve a wide variety of dishes. You're also a part of Feast World Kitchen. So tell us a little bit about Inland Curry and your weekly dinners.
Yes. So Inland Curry was started by Dan in 2017, and it's based on a takeout model business where we have a rotating menu every week, so you never serve the same thing 2 weeks in a row. And since I took over in August of last year, I decided on focusing on Indian fictional cuisine instead of your very typical Indian restaurant fare of chicken tikka masala and butter chicken. Not that we don't make that, but we really try to focus on regional cuisines in India, like the south of India, the east of India, north India. From my hometown in Pune, in Maharashtra, the state. So we do rotating menus, and it's pre-order only. We put up a menu every week on Sunday, and people order in, and pickup is on Thursday between 4 and 6:30.
I love it. Yeah, I've been to Feast World Kitchen. It is phenomenal. You can get dishes you can't get anywhere else, so it's super cool. Noreen, I do want to talk to you though. Some people kind of get confused about what curry actually is. Tell us, would you mind explaining what that is for us?
Absolutely. Now, I can only explain what curry is to me as an Indian. It's also a dish, a name used for dishes in Southeast Asia, Middle East, and other countries. And they might have different contexts to how they use the term curry. But to Indians, the term curry actually doesn't refer to just one flavor profile. It's more like a blend. As long as a dish uses spices, we call it curry. It was coined by the British, and because they've had a hard time learning the names of individual Indian dishes, really more generalized it to any spice-based sauces as curry. And in India, we technically only use the term curry when it's a wet dish.
Yeah, that's great.
A dry dish. So it's more general to just sauce, and it can be as varied as Mexican mole is to Italian marinara. There's such a wide variety of curries. There's literally thousands in India based on.
Noreen, before we go, I want to see what the final product looks like. Could you actually show us the final product? Looks so good, Noreen. And then what's that tray? Is that a tray of spices?
Yeah.
Tell us what we're seeing, Noreen.
So you're seeing what you'd find in a typical Indian household. So we have our whole spices here: star anise, cardamom, cinnamon, bay leaf, pepper, cloves, and then we also have the ground spices of cumin, turmeric. This one's garam masala, mustard seeds, and chili peppers. And then we also have the components that were in this dish, which was white pepper, cashews, and then a whole lot of whole spices.
Beautiful. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It looks wonderful.
I wish you guys could taste it.
Well, Noreen, thank you so much for joining us here on Up with Krem. Have a great rest of your morning.